Yo, what's good? It's your boy Less of Power. Welcome to another Remnant 2 build video. In this video, I'm bringing you my Havoc DPS crit build using Archon and Invoker. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the build. Alright man, first we'll be starting off with the traits. As always, we got Flashcaster at level 10. We got Gifted at level 10. Fortifies at level 10. We got Spirit at level 10. Vigor is at level 10. We got Swiftness at level 10 so you can move around faster. We got Regrowth at level 10. We got Expertise at level 10. Amplitude is at level 10 because this increases the range on your skills, your melee special, and even the Song of Ether as well. Next we got Bard Skin at level 10. And lastly we got Siphoner at level 10 to help with your health regen. Alright, next we're going to knock out the archetypes and the skills. We got the Invoker with Way of Kyula. This actually applies Drench to the enemy. It slows the enemies down by 10%, and it also hits them with a Thunder Shock every couple of seconds. And as you can see, my shock is almost at 2,000 damage, which is awesome. And next we got Havoc form. This actually shoots lightning out your hands. And I got mine to last 42 seconds with a cooldown of 63 seconds, which is actually great. And then for the prime perk, we got Visionary. This doubles the base skill charges of all archetypes and reduces the skill cooldown by 10% whenever you use the skill. So whenever you want to reduce the cooldown, just use one of your skills and then you'll get less cooldown time. Alright, next we're going to knock out the equipment. For my concussion, I'm using the Xenoplasm. This reduces skill cooldown by 10%. For the armor, we got all the Disciple gear. We got the Disciple Mantle, the Disciple Greaves, and the Disciple Vambraces. For the relic, we're using the Shielded Heart. On use grants a shield for 100% of your max health. We got Mythic Skill Duration. I went for this to make your skills last even longer. We got Mythic Skill Damage and Mythic Elemental Damage. Next, for our main weapon, we got the monolith plus 10. The only reason why we're using this is to apply expose. So what you want to do is use sandstorm, hit your target, and that applies expose, and you'll get 15% additional damage from all sources. For the mutator, we're running bullet weaver, and the only reason why we're running bullet weaver is for the increased mod generation for this weapon by 15%. Next, for the melee weapon, we got Dreamcatcher plus 10 with Dreamwave and latency. Dreamwave slows the enemies down and also gives you increased damage and movement speed based on how many enemies you have around you. Next we got the double barrel plus 20 with the Song of Ether and Sleeper plus 10. Song of Ether also gives you damage reduction. For the rings we got the Ravager's Bargain. This increases all damage by 5% and increases all critical hit chance by 5% when bleeding. And we got the Atonement Fold ring, so it basically always be bleeding. I actually tested the braided thorns here and that's what I was running first, but this gives you more overall DPS, so that's why I decided to run it. Next we got the Burden of the Gambler. This disables weak spots and increases your critical hit chance by 10% and your critical hit damage by 15%. And just because the Havoc mode doesn't hit weak spots, this is perfect. Next we got the Probability Core, increasing crit hit damage by 20%. And then we got the Atonement Fold ring. This applies bleeding to yourself and gives you 5% critical hit chance, and it's also activating the Ravager's Bargain and the Neckbone Necklace. The Neckbone Necklace reduces status effects to yourself by 50% and also increases all of your damage by 25%, which is absolutely OP. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys for coming through. Deuces.